What's up, guys? My name is Mad Squash 924. Welcome to Martha is Dead. Another game we're doing just because of the horror season coming around, and pretty excited. I don't know anything about it other than the trailer that I saw, and I think it'll be a good time. The only thing I really know is she dead. Let's go. Okay, that's weird. The story of Martha is Dead and its featured characters are a work of fiction. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I get it. If you or someone you know is struggling, information and crisis resources available at this website. Hashtag find help. Cool loading screen. I like it. It's weird.
Ciao. I'm Julia. Julia Kay. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that... I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
She doesn't look that old. New chapter. The Legend.
Nanny,
Summer of 1929.
Will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
The White Lady. Just want to check one thing. Subtitles. Yep, just making sure all the stuff is on. Great.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. so much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Oh, cool. We get like little options.
Oh, the poor dear. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Poppet, but that's the way it is. And we must learn to deal with it.
Okay, I'll try. But it makes me so mad. Keep on reading, Nanny.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
It's quite the story to be telling children, huh?
Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
What a bedtime story.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Oh, this is pretty. New chapter, the lake. So yeah, I don't know how like this game is gonna go. Don't know how long it is, if it's long or short. Not sure. Don't know if it has multiple endings or what.
Reel off the film. Open the camera.
Open the
Remove the old roll
camera.
of film.
Pretty elaborate. These are interesting
Put the new film
controls.
in. Close the camera.
Cool.
Load the film.
I hope I don't have to memorize that or something. That's a lot of steps.
Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus.
You can't do that before the timer?
There's something floating on the
Interesting.
surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Okay. Oh. Sorry if you hear a
What?
dog in the
Is
background.
that a person? I must help them.
Huh, it's like interactive. Because I'm not controlling her.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Jeez. Oh, I can actually swim? Well, that poor lady's dead.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
So that was Martha.
I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead.
She kinda dead.
It's not possible. It's not true.
It's kinda true.
There's no need to worry.
What's that?
Everything is fine.
What's that object next to her?
Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you
Excuse me?
hurt?
What do you think?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips.
Oh, that's messed up.
She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha forever.
New chapter. The body. One day after Martha's death, 10:30 p.m.
O Lord, who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Eric, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Jeez.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Okay. We have control. Hints can be disabled within the game settings. Okay. Camera, look at this. Can't interact with that? Gotcha. It's pretty sad. What is that? Don't think we're supposed to see that. Oh, right. It's the right trigger. What's this say?
July 17th,
Telegram.
1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family. July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia. Monsignor Attilio D. July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur. An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me. I can't
Change
say
this.
We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
Just won't turn it. There we go. Okay. Whoa. How long has that guy been there?
Books, books, and more books. In our villa, there must be 10 times more than even here.
I didn't even know there was even a guy here. Is that supposed to be her father? Must be.
These hunting rifles are not Daddy's. He never went hunting. Nanny must have left them here.
Oh, that's cool. What's the point of this?
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
Is that a lighter? Crazy. Are we German? There's a swastika over there. We must be
A
German.
telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me.
It's that or we're allies with him.
When you're
But it's in the
done, will you come
40s,
and get the
1944.
flowers? Or send
So the
Martin
war is
to
pretty
them?
much done.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second. Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Can I help you? Is that the radio?
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. È cessata la pioggia. La mia barba è
Weird.
furiosa. Parla Londra. Abbiamo ricevuto alcuni messaggi speciali.
In a way, I guess it makes
Who
sense.
closed the
Everything's
door?
black because it's memories, right?
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here? Of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
No idea.
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all.
Jeez.
You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me? They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich Kay was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Gotcha. Makes more sense now. So we are daughters to
Mother didn't
a
seem
general.
to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died, and it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
I'm sure it would. Oh, I gotta like move the camera. Weird. Martha has found Martha has lost her soul.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
Is that the white lady?
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
I stole her life. Darn it. I her identity.
I stole her identity.
This game's weird.
I stole her identity.
That's kind of off-putting.
I stole her identity.
Whoa. Whoa, that's crazy. I like that there's a skip option because it's so gruesome. Here we go. That's crazy. Whoa. No way. We didn't do that, did we? I hope we didn't. Holy crap.
It was just a dream.
Was
A
it?
horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister.
Man, those blanket graphics
I
are
wish all of
crazy.
this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed.
Wow, that was
Instead, her
incredible.
bed is empty and this is reality.
I'm sorry, I got really interested in those blanket graphics and physics. That was really cool. What's this?
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
I wonder who's who. Martha's probably on the left.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
New chapter. The Room. Well, I think this is also a really good spot for us to end today's episode of Martha is Dead. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think of today's episode, of course, and if you're new to my channel where I've been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and do not forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, we're going to be exploring this room a bit, and see what goes from there, I suppose. Goodbye, everybody.